Sil, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Wait, is that what you guys were playing in the group chat thing I was invited to? 'Cause I saw that mentioned. I was asleep, but what is it? 390 rerouting. Also, did anyone take care of the 13 Bravo and Sandy? $390, 76 to 13 Bravo. Actually, there was an officer there. $10-9.
Which 13 Bravo?
Gunner.
Oh, he's being transported to CMC by the undersheriff.
A farm.
Are you available to put that point in my core?
You want me to put porn in your car?
Well, I'll just look in the mirror for that. No, my parts.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that. You got one of them wrenches? The impact?
I'll get one.
You just yell fireball, freeze, and magic missile at your friends? Wait, really? Now, why couldn't I turn there?
371 2437 Hillcrest 76 Jewelry Store.
Not in my eyes. Nah, didn't hit it. Chat. Wait. Wait, are all PD cars fixed? No. Wait, maybe?
Looks like Jewelry Store's code for
Are the hitbox on PD cars fixed? Because I noticed on the V-Star when I was driving it yesterday, it didn't have the wonky hitbox. No, it's normally a lot bigger than that. It was all four corners.
Jewelry Store code 4.
I don't know. It was all PD cars. Hey.
Yeah, what up? Oh, Warren.
What? I'll check. I don't think you do.
I was just wondering why you pulled up.
But I can't fuck with Mosley's?
No, don't you guys got your whole shit?
Huh?
Don't you guys got your whole? Don't you guys don't go to mingle with us poor people?
What the fuck you mean? Number one, you ain't poor. Number two, I'm poor.
Yeah, you're right. I did just buy this thing for 700 grand.
Yeah, and do you know how much? Do you know how many hours I'd have to work to account for that, assuming no tax?
How many?
2,800 hours.
Pathetic.
Assume a 40-hour work week could take me over a year.
I believe they maybe do it at ICU admission.
Yeah, you fucking suck. You gotta start getting some other venues, man.
You're lucky there's explosive containers in front of you.
Dude, I'm not done yet. Actually, I am done. This thing looks perfect.
That looked perfect, maybe in your eyes.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, hey, don't feel jealous just because you gotta fucking parade around this.
Well, hold
ugly-ass
on.
white
Come over here. I want to
shit.
show you something. Where the fuck did he go? Ow.
I wanted this since day one, bitch. Sorry, my bad. I had to sign in.
No, it's
I'm
okay. Right over here. Okay. I have a question. Back at home, you know what a Honda Accord is?
No.
Okay, it's a Honda and it's a sedan.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull
The
something.
Sia?
Yes, similar but older style. Older as in maybe like 2015-ish. Okay. Now, how come I'm gonna text you a photo?
Yeah.
How come that a replacement wheel online and that's what looked like that on that core?
What does that have to do with anything?
I can't unsee
these are
it.
Stock rims.
I understand. I can't unsee it, and I'd never be able to drive a V-Star with those wheels.
Well, I'm gonna keep this on, and I'm gonna use it as my daily driver for the next 2 months. So every time you see, you think of the Honda Accord. How the fuck do you know that? Do you drive a Honda Accord?
No, but where I'm from, they are quite common. Pretty damn
does
common.
look very similar. No, that looks almost identical.
Yeah, you can even look at where like the little like, you know, air valve stem thing is, and it's in the same exact spot. Hey, I have bad news for you. Because this thing's rear-wheel drive, bullying it is very easy.
That's okay. I'm probably gonna put a yote in it, so you won't even be able to catch up with me.
That means even more wheel spin.
Yeah, but you won't be able to catch me.
You don't think I won't turn a corner early?
Have you chased Miguel? That guy highway blasts like crazy. He never gets caught.
Yeah, but you have standards.
No, I don't. I'm a hardened criminal. I literally just got this. I just got this car. Stop. I just got this.
I gotta go. I'm sorry. Ouch, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Oh, why are you in the way?
Stop it. Stop.
You're in. Move. Move. I love fucking with idiot. No, in all seriousness, I think the only way you can get away in a yoted V-Star is straight lines. That thing gets boxed, no shot it gets out.
I didn't respond to it.
Hello,
I did,
FPS?
but I didn't enter the scene. I just code 6. Let me tell you, they're set up for a shootout. They're on the roof and everything. But I would like to point out,
Oh,
the last 2 times guys
Ash.
have held their position.
There we go.
We, the police force, have come out on
plus 50 FPS. Nice.
So in fact, I'm gonna break off of that since we don't have enough units. back to regular patrol.
390 10-8.
Oh my god, okay, well.
You mechanic.
Betty, you done already asked me. Hello, I've been waiting.
YouTube, I don't know where you've been.
At Mosley's where I told you to go.
You didn't say nothing about Mosley's.
God.
Yes, I did.
Oh god.
Betty girl, when was the
knows you
last time you done cleaned your ears? Ew, I'm
It's been
disgusted.
84 years.
Ew, do you have the impact?
Darling, I am the impact.
Oh god.
Yes, I do. I'll meet you there.
Oh god.
Okay. So hi Matt. Hope you're doing well. Oh,
Sorry.
are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, just making
Oh.
sure.
I'm sorry that the damn game was having, issues. Rose?
Hey
Hey,
Sheriff.
how we doing, shift 3 lead? You good? Oh, yeah.
It's the truth, no?
I need some help, Rhodes.
you need help?
Yeah, but who
Yes,
fucking
I'm
said-
having a complete brain fog on how to create an
My
FTO
God.
report. I've literally done loads
Hell
in the
no.
past. It's completely slipped my mind.
A what report?
An FTO report.
Give me one moment. Give me one second. I'm under Betty's car right now, just putting in
You're
a
under
part.
Betty right now?
I'm not under Betty. I'm under
The
Betty's
heart
core.
is under your armpits.
Oh, under her core?
Under her core. The
You have a
core?
husband. You have a husband.
I do have a
Rhodes.
husband. I'm under decor.
You need some food?
Oh, you're being decor.
No, I'm not being decor. I'm under decor.
You have.
I'm used to get it out.
There you go.
You two were
Hang on.
decoring?
No, we're not decor. I'm under decor. The scout.
You're under
Decor.
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 I'm with my scout.
Decor.
Decor. Like decorum?
Breathe, darling, breathe.
I believe in you. Really, I do. I do.
Wait, are you lecturing me right now, Rhodes?
Why would I be lecturing you? What is there to lecture you about?
Oh no, I just I'm very grateful for my shift 3 lead, and if I need lecturing by someone of your status, then so be it, you know.
Okay. Give me one moment. Wait, hold up. I am also dumb.
Can you need help with
What, for
anything?
FTO reports? This is what I'm saying, right? I swear you just used to go to FTO reports and then create one.
Hold up.
Because you can't change a report to an FTO report either.
No, you can't. What about? Actually, it's not gonna matter. What about No. Give me a cadet's name.
Obadiah is who I'm trying to do it on right now. Or Jessica Jones, I think she's a cadet.
Jessica Jones. Okay. So you have to go to their staff profile, and then there's a create FTO report button. Now,
So
full
Obadiah
disclosure, that
Jenkins.
is a little wonky. It really should just be a button
I
under
can't see
FTO
this
report.
on Obadiah Jenkins.
So you won't be able to see it. Are they assigned properly?
He's a probationary police officer, yeah.
Department doesn't matter because I can do both.
I need to give him the cadet rank
What's his
back.
state ID?
19647.
I also can't do.
Maybe I need to make him a
his-
cadet. Let me try that. No, it doesn't change it.
Tell him that unfortunately the MDT has determined that he can make no progress beyond Hold on one second. Let me check someone's who I can add and see, because for Jessica I can do it and they're listed as cadet and BCSO. So try throwing the cadet tag.
Let's try to take this PPO off him and make him a cadet. Oh wait. Oh, here we go. Now I can make one. Okay, we need to get that looked at then, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Kind of odd.
Well, you should be able to change the permissions. Now, full disclosure, you are gonna want to speak to someone who
I think
has the knowledge to do that.
I think I go to Trig.
No, they can be changed. So like Alice and Lucas, for example, were able to do all that stuff. And straight up, there were like some ranks within departments couldn't even see like weapon registry reports, and they changed all that to fix all of it. Let's see who's on duty right now that would have permissions. No one, actually. But you should be able to speak to someone in like LSPD command who may have knowledge behind that and see if they could change it. But realistically, we just need the ability to add FTO reports from their profile. So you might be able to just compare the permissions between both ranks.
Okay.
Can you 25?
And then sort of wing it that way. I can't imagine anything could drastically go wrong.
Yeah, surely not, right? Okay. I will have a look at that. Thank you for your help, though, Shift 3 lead, Rhodes. I will speak to you soon.
Okay. Bye. I threw up in my mouth. $390. 10-8.
10-9.
Are you okay, Rhodes?
Hey, firm.
By the way, Rhodes, I wasn't snooping. It's just, with the act of aggression with the Habibi and people getting held up earlier, I don't want you to be left out.
Oh, A firm. Wait, what happened? Spill the tea.
Wait, where are you?
I'm underneath a freeway by a gas station.
I need an adult.
Why do you need an adult?
Show him. Look at his hair.
Phones? Oh.
No.
Ooh.
They even got King. Too.
Oh. Hey, listen. Lily reached out to me regarding keys to the observatory and needing to give that to Richard. She was going to give it to me, but because I am not a marshal, I didn't want to take on that responsibility.
No, you probably could have just taken it.
Well, yeah, but like, also she's owed like $300-something.
What?
I don't know what for, but.
Send it.
Sorry about what happened to you.
Could you make sure that Havoc's dealt with, OB?
John, you a marshal. Sort him out.
Yeah, I'm going to. Don't you worry.
Yeah, you the ultimate authority.
Yeah, you sort him out.
Not only is you the ultimate authority, you determine what happens in situations of conflict with jurisdiction and overlapping stuff.
Until they fire me in a few days when they put in that puppet director that they want. Okay.
Yeah, but will they do that?
I know. Go vote no.
Right now it's up?
Director.
Yeah, it's up. It's been up
fuck!
for days.
I'm going right now. Betty!
I'm gonna put more.
Let's go.
I'm gonna twat again about it. There you go. Vote again.
City Hall. City Hall. We're voting. No, get in your core. Because otherwise, what if someone steals it?
No, it'd be fine.
I can't turn or brake. Why? Oh no. We're going back to... Oh no. The car just got repaired too. Now y'all don't forget to vote.
Vote no.
What are we voting on?
Stand by.
Heck the Weasel News. We had a man out there looking like a damn Michelin tire recording like a meter away from us ramming a bus.
Oh, and Blaine County fine revenue allocation. We do not want this bill entered into law.
Okay.
Turn to your vehicle.
Wait, is there an active at the moment?
Active 38.
There you go, put no.
I'm just going to...
Yeah, vote no on both.
Into the car.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to steal your money. That's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, speaking of that, I have tea on that as well.
Oh.
I have a lot of tea.
Really? I like tea.
Is this like Yorkshire Red?
This is a you know,
some sweet
this is embezzlement tea. It went straight to the top.
Dispatch,
Hit us with the tea.
1041, 10-7.
Yeah, what is it? Just say
Well, actually, before you do that, just a reminder: there are 2 current votes up for bills. One of them is for the state marshal's director appointment. Essentially, the 4 people in charge of, one in charge of the DOJ, one in charge of Los Santos County, or the mayor, the other mayor, and then the medical authority would make a vote to determine who becomes the director of the marshals. And then the second one is regarding the Blaine County budget that we get from fines, and that being allocated to the overall Blaine County budget, not just the PD. So, you know, that's for y'all to decide. I won't try to sway y'all. +1.
It sounds like we're re-establishing the council.
Oh,
yeah, I'm just saying we probably shouldn't have the people direct the person who looks into them. You know, that sounds not good.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't be able to
What
fire the people that are in
fuck,
charge of looking into them.
Gunner?
I added it to him.
Oh yeah,
Say what?
that's
Yeah,
she just
yeah, you
fucked
gotta
someone
go.
down
He
and
got
voted,
stood
like,
on.
when
He
I
got.
said-
Oh god,
yeah.
my voice cracked.
Yeah, he pulled me out of my helicopter and then shaved my hair when I was done. You should go be real stern.
Shaved.
You
by
should
PPO.
25 with him and be real
voted
stern
to
about it.
Keep the money for the Blaine.
But we don't
County
gotta actually do
PD,
anything. Just be
rather
real
than
stern.
go in
about
the
it.
mayor's fucking pocket.
Wait.
Oh
With
no.
who?
Obadiah Jenkins. He's a cadet, I think. PPO?
Alright, I stuck up
PPO,
for
he's a
Gunner
PPO.
here.
It was going to
Yeah,
my
exactly.
pocket.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I'm just keeping my future prospects open if it don't work out here.
So you gotta be real stern to him, Chris Peters, real stern.
Oh, where was I?
Oh,
Spilling the
no.
tea. Spilling the tea. Right.
Oh,
So-
thank you, Tony.
I was going towards the highway. Who was I riding with that day? That's a good question.
Me.
No.
One
I
moment.
wasn't riding with you that day. Oh, he asked for the tea and then
Hello.
Susie, have you voted?
No.
Okay. I need you to continue with
let's just
the
go.
mindset
I'm
that you
just a
just had
little
where
bit
you
weird.
immediately said no, and I need you to
Part
go
of being a
vote, and I
cop
need
for so
you
long, you'll get
to
their
vote no
options.
on both.
Yeah.
And have you know my
Look at
profile
my-
says I'm very demure.
Look at my hair.
So the first one is state marshals, and who can appoint the director. They're trying to move the power from the state, aka the governor, and making it so that you know how there's 4 people, the DOJ, both mayors, so that's 3 in total, and the medical authority people. You know how they vote on stuff or whatever? They can do stuff. Well, they're trying to give themselves the power to appoint the director of the marshals. You know, the people who would be in charge of looking specifically into all 4 of these parties if there's any corruption. They want the power to be able to appoint and get rid of people. So that should be a no. And then the other one is the Blaine County budget. They trying to take the 25% we get for fines and put it into the normal budget.
I'll vote just because it's for you. I mean, like, I guess. Even though I hate the BCSO.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, it's not even just the BCSO. It just sets a dangerous precedent where we're giving the mayor more and more and more and more power. And guess what? It may not be a problem right now, but in the wrong hands, it's a very big problem for everybody. We start saying this, and guess what? Suddenly, the mayor can decide, you know what? 25% is not enough. Let's take all of it, and then do crazy things with crazy amounts of money, like we ain't had mayors already embezzle money. And ain't no one want to deal with that.
I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to do it for you, but I'm illegally parking, so I don't want to hear no bitching. Okay, I'm driving straight up to the fucking staircase. Oh, I'm flipped.
Sure, I'm busy.
Flipped at the staircase. Oh,
I'm
not flipped anymore.
I'm busy that day.
Good. I'm glad you're busy. I hope you go 42, pussy.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
You don't fuck with me like that? Now, who the fuck's speeding over here? And can I let them off with a warning if they vote no? Is that legal? Probably not.
I don't know.
Now, unless that's your driveway.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. I gotta put the phone down. I gotta put the phone down. One moment.
I wasn't even going fast.
Okay. Well, a couple things. Number one, who in the core? I think I know who in the core, but
Who do you think that's in the core?
well, here's the thing. It's registered to Patty, but it's coincidentally reported stolen, which leads me to believe someone may have seen y'all lockpick the core. So,
How was that even stolen? No one actually lockpicked it.
well, the plate is flagged. That's my concern. So if it is who I think it is, I will.
Patty, where are you? Can you come down the road? Are you at the barrio? Can you come outside? Rose is saying your car is stolen.
Your car was stolen, you rat.
Oh my god! I swear to God,
I'll unflag the plate. I'll unflag it.
Thank
Give me a moment.
Your car's flagged as stolen. Trying to fuck with our day, you little fuck.
Oh, guys.
Oh my god, my head.
We tried to be your neighbor, but we didn't win. Someone paid too much money for the place.
1.25 million apparently isn't enough to be your neighbor.
Oh, that might not actually be true. There was an issue. So the people who currently own it probably aren't going to own it. And the people who did properly win. Hold on one moment.
Because I really wanted Irish to be your neighbor. I'll be so real with you, because I thought he would be able to absolutely ruin your day.
See you guys.
Hey.
What's up?
What car is
The Bravado Greenwood.
Listen, I have an Impala for sale down at Bar. Used cars looks kind of like this. It's two-door, a lot of customization. If you want to swing down, we're selling it for barely anything right now. If you want to take a look later on.
All right.
Okay, so guys, this is important. There are 2 votes right now at City Hall. Okay, and I don't want to tell you how to vote, but I can explain to you the problems of...
Up the road near the carpet shop.
I can tell you the problems of the legislation.
Near the carpet shop.
The first one is the mayor's...
He's talking to us. One second.
The mayor's... Well, actually, is Patty on the way?
He's on the way.
Yeah, he's down. He's asking where we're literally up the road. Like, if you run up the road towards the courthouse, we're like near the courthouse parking. I'm like dressed like Flames today because I wanted my crops in sports mode.
I'll explain when he gets here.
Roy Lowenstein between McDonald and Carson. If you split McDonald and Carson, we're in the middle of Roy Lowenstein.
There's no way if you tell him to run to the courthouse, he doesn't see us.
Roy Lowenstein between McDonald and Carson. If you separate Roy Lowenstein in the middle.
Tell him to run on the train
McDonald
tracks.
And Carson. Run on the train tracks.
Run on the train tracks? That's so crazy. You might die.
If you see lights coming, you know, that's up to you. You do what you want.
Don't be a deer.
Get out of the way.
Don't be a deer in headlights, you know?
Don't be a deer in the headlights. Is this you
I
on
hear
the bike?
him.
Take a left.
Alright, it's coming down from the right now.
Take another left. and then head straight, and then slow down, and then take a right. Pull in. Use
Hello?
your indicator. I didn't see any blinkers.
What do you mean? I had my leg out.
I saw the leg. I think we technically are okay with hand signals. I ain't seen a foot signal in a while.
We're
but
different around here.
But
before this legislation talk, Rhodes, I would just like to say my 6.5 V12 is on sale for $175,000 as well. If you're not even in the department, look. All right,
175.
Yeah, steel.
How is it? Is it like
the block?
Okay, I'll pitch that to other people. I'll pitch that to people. But right now, a lot of people.
Did you sell this guy the yacht?
Yeah,
I did take it. Yeah.
Oh.
You recuperated the losses I made on it, so I took.
The timing of that for you was just like horrible, unfortunately. But
although I could have made out like a bandit because I could have just told that motherfucker. I could have just not called him back and said it was a full block. You know?
True, that is true.
But that just seemed.
It wouldn't sit well with you. Yeah, I understand. I'd be in the same boat.
We're party gang. We're not Midnight Marauders, though.
So
Yeah.
right now
Midnight Marauders,
at City Hall there are 2 votes up. A lot of people are unaware of this, and they are important. Number 1, being both mayors push for legislation to give them the authority, not just them, I'll explain a little further, but essentially to give both mayors plus the medical authority and the DOJ the power to appoint the director of the state marshals. Now, the reason this is problematic is because they require majority. So any 3 of those, the medical authority, both mayors, could be the DOJ, the medical authority, and 1 mayor. And it gives them oversight over the department who provides oversight of them, essentially, right? If there's any level of government corruption, that's a marshal's task. So why is it that we're giving the marshal, or not the marshals, but the mayors, in addition to the DOJ...
We're becoming a fascist state.
I mean, I didn't say that, but the problem
We're
is...
going to be run by oligarchs.
Honestly...
I like Junior, but let's call a spade here. Junior Huntley and Michael Razzle are in Nino Chavez's pocket.
Exactly.
I like Nino. But these 2
counterpoint.
motherfuckers are going to be on the same page when it comes to these votes, because that shit's just going to fucking go like the 2 of them, and then they only have to get the DOJ or the fucking medical on their side, and then that's majority.
I'm here for the counterpoint.
Okay, so marshals in their current state, why did they not investigate Princess? Why was that the LSPD? I mean,
I don't
they're
have...
kind of like not proving their worth, so it leans against them.
That's actually a great question.
So again, I don't have that answer, unfortunately. Though I would love to call a marshal over and get an answer from them. You mind if I call one down? Because I actually feel like that's...
We'll have a meeting in front of this guy's house we crashed into. Like, what could this be? This is a perfect spot.
He's probably freaking out right now if he's got anything spicy in there.
Hello.
Hey, Gunnar, are you free?
No, he had a high vis vest.
Yeah,
He was really nice. I genuinely think he was nice.
Okay, are you able to come to Roy Lowe? I have civilians who have questions regarding stuff.
Is it in regards to the vote?
That was the nicest compliment.
Well, it's the conversation is the vote, but then there are additional questions that I don't feel I'm able to answer. If I could, I would, but like...
I'll be there in 2 seconds. I'm literally right,
all right,
here.
I'll see you soon. Bye.
All right, bye.
He's pulling up right now.
Lovely.
Because listen, I 1000% think that's a valid question, and if I had the answer, I'd provide it, but I don't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Just for the record, this isn't our house. Just
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Your house. Okay.
No. She actually hit a local, and when I tell you, like, it was like Austin Powers level, like being stuck in the driveway.
I drove into someone who was parked in the driveway trying to get into, like, out for work, and they're like, what the hell? And then Rhodes came over, and then we just kind of like blocked them in their driveway while they're trying to get out, and we had a conversation here.
So
we did let them out eventually.
The topic of conversation was the Marshall Bill, and how we would be giving the ability or the power for a majority of the 4 people, you know, both mayors, the medical authority, and the DOJ, as long as they have a majority, the ability to, from my understanding, remove people, appoint people, as the director of the marshals, which again, in my opinion, very problematic on the basis that they are going to appoint someone who is then tasked with looking into them. I think is a little wonky, but the sort of counterpoint or question brought up that I don't have an answer to is, if that is the task of the marshals, why wasn't it the marshals that looked into Princess? Now, I don't have context. That's the thing. I don't have context.
The context on that is we did help a lot with the Princess investigation. We weren't the primary prosecutors just because we were spread so thin at the time. We had a lot going on, especially with the VV case and a lot of the terrorism that's been going around in the city. But suffice to say, we helped a great deal with the VV impeachment and
Why
prosecution.
not lead? Why wasn't the marshals on the lead of that, and why was it somebody that wasn't even FTO certified? Why was one of the fresh faces that were leading
there's very few marshals, and when I mean very few,
but I mean a case of this severity where it's like corruption, fucking $1.something million fine, sick, like however many years in jail, and like an impeachment.
Now, Gunnar, full disclosure, you're talking to people who are just asking genuine questions. They don't, like, these are people who are willing to have full, open conversations. Like, he's not saying it in you're a fucking scumbag.
She's like the worst. Like, we don't care.
The answer why we didn't lead is because we were spread very thin as a department. Obviously, if we had more marshals, that probably would have been something that would have been taken up by somebody. But at the time, it was pretty much me as the only active marshal.
Okay.
Dark would wake up. He's different time zone than a lot of the stuff that was going on anyway. So
that's my husband.
Couldn't have been a great help. Anyway, suffice to say, I was deeply involved in the impeachment, helping out Wes any way I could.
Okay.
Also,
with that being like the biggest thing that's happened in the last few months, with this vote, the optics of that not being the marshals when, you know, essentially that's your job, it's not good.
Yeah, I mean, to counterpoint, we just impeached and prosecuted the chief of EMS.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it's not like we're not looking at government corruption. You know, it's not like we're sitting over here doing nothing.
Also, Gunnar, isn't it true that y'all got defunded?
Yes.
That's so fucked up.
So to put up these impeachments, we have to spend $250,000. That's coming out of our own pocket. Suffice to say, we are spread pretty thin right now. I've just spent quite a bit of money myself. Suffice to say, we can't continue the way we are right now. If we do not get funding, we will not be able to afford.
There you go, man.
Giving people impeachments.
Like, as these mayors with it taking control of the state, said anything in relation to funding of you guys, or are they holding the funding? Like, are they using that to strong arm you guys? Like, what's the situation with funding? Is it that a mayor doing?
Right now,
Gunnar, move your car closer to the curb. I'm gonna cut my light so that they go through.
That we have none. We have got no communication from any of the mayors other than the stuff that's been put in the current legislation about $3 million per month. Obviously, that is with the caveat that they will be able to put into position whoever they want as our director. Obviously, we have not been reached out to about any of this before they put it into up on the docket or put up this contest. They didn't reach out to the marshals. They didn't ask us what we want. They put up this legislation, and buried in there also is the fact that the DOJ will have access to the marshals' reports.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think for the record, just so you know, I don't think any of us voted for the current mayorship. I think we voted against the current leadership that isn't a mayor. I don't know if any of these... Oh, I remember. From what I remember, what we talked about. So we have no bias towards supporting the current...
So what is the current
junior or whoever the guys?
Like, the current fucking head of marshals. Who currently decides that right now?
Hey guys.
Who decides who's the director?
Okay?
The state.
Yeah.
So in legislation, as it currently stands, the state of San Andreas is who determines who the director is.
The same way the mayors are picked and everything like that.
No, mayor's determined by us. When I say the state, I'm not talking about us, the people. Correct, the governor, essentially.
Oh, okay.
And the way it's written in legislation, from my understanding, as it currently stands, is should there be a vacancy in the director position, the next person highest in rank takes the interim director position.
Exactly.
And I'm not trying to point out the obvious here, but has there been someone in the interim director position this whole time?
Yes.
So it's not as though the marshals ain't got nobody. Like I feel like that's what they're trying to I feel like they're trying to convey, that like the marshals have like zero sort of directive, and that there's no one leading at the top. But like straight up right now, the marshals are sort of a position to fail, just on the basis that they have no funding. Don't get me wrong, it sucks that the state has failed to make a decision on who the director should be. But also, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't this supposed to be something determined by was it judges? Before the
legislature? Yeah, the justices. It was unanimous by the justices, and they just sat on it for months and months and months.
Until they no longer had the authority over marshals. So it's like, at what point do you acknowledge that, like, while yes, it's not an ideal position, like, it's obviously not the marshal's fault that the judges failed to do that. And if the judges were to rule that, you know, this is okay, then why wouldn't we get rid of the judges who failed to make that decision to begin with? How much time did they have to make that? How long has there been no director?
To be fair, we kind of did get rid of it. In a way.
Make sure you speak up.
I said it. We kind of did get rid of them in one way or the other.
Well, true. But also, like, what was the purpose of that actually? Was it for the purpose of them not having like direct access to y'all's stuff, or?
I'll tell you what. In my discussions with the governor, back in April, what I kind of gathered what he wanted was that the DOJ. It didn't make any sense that the DOJ had any hand in what the state marshals were doing, and that we should kind of just be completely separate from them in every way, which I would imagine would also entail having no access to our reports.
Exactly, because
so are they trying to like remove a separation of power? Is that what I'm like? Are they just like are they doing the thing where they cut your funding, undermine your usefulness, and then use it as a reason to like?
They're just trying to be
dismantle you.
I don't know their.
Or are they just fucking with you?
I can't speak for them, right? But what I think.
Well, I mean, what's your opinion of it? Like, we don't care what they speak for, to be fair.
Yeah. My opinion is
campaigning season.
We're obviously in a tough situation right now, but what they're trying to do is just take control, where I believe the governor has specifically said that they should not have control. That's what I think is happening.
Exactly.
So under the directive of the governor, you then took that and pushed the separation of marshals from DOJ, correct?
We didn't even push that. The DOJ pushed that themselves because they were also privy to the discussion.
So, oh.
Yeah, and the governor made the overall decision about it.
Yes,
but
they were
in regards to this bill,
privy to the discussion with the governor, and they made the decision.
In regards to this bill, the way that I look at it is it's a huge power grab, and while yes, sure, it does solve the problem of getting us an actual appointed director, but what it creates, I think, is going to be more problems because let's be real.
You don't have to explain yourself because I already fucking know. Bitches who ain't in the department shouldn't determine who lead the department. I know this firsthand.
Well, not even that. Well, yes, that 100%. But when you leave the vote up to both mayoral, both mayors, in the SAMA director and DOJ, they're not going to agree because it requires a 3/4 vote, and then that vote goes to the public, and then the public can choose whoever the fuck, and that's very, very dangerous,
and
especially for what the marshals do. Like this isn't. like this isn't like chief of police or sheriff. Like this will have greater ramifications.
There's no
on
minimum requirements.
all.
Anyone could get chosen. A felon, a terrorist, they could have anybody chosen as the director.
The DOJ is just the DOJ is just a mess.
Oh yeah.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's the DOJ. Listen, my biggest concern stems from the fact that both current mayors are very clearly in Nino's pocket. Nino is obviously a long-standing mayor in Los Santos County and is sort of deemed as overwhelmingly successful just on the basis that he had crazy amounts of money to throw at things. I mean, think about it. A lot of people don't know this,
Funnily
but
enough, we never saw a cent of anything Nino ever did, so we have absolutely no bias towards the guy.
yeah,
He's
he
not
also
once
was
ever done
never.
anything for us. Never talked to the guy. Don't know him.
Let me try to put this into perspective regarding the imbalance between the North and South. Nino never considered or attempted to subsidize the cost of the BCSO, despite the fact that we do have to respond to an overwhelming majority of calls down here, right? Here's the crazy thing. A lot of people don't know this. When you go and purchase a vehicle, doesn't matter what kind. Could be a boat, could be a helicopter, a jetpack, a vehicle at Mosley's or the tuna shop. Do you know that 100% of both the cost of the vehicle plus the tax goes into the Los Santos County account?
Sorry?
I go and buy $1 million vehicle at the tuna shop with a 20% tax, so it's now going to cost me $1.2 million. All 1.2, not just the $200K in tax, goes into the Los Santos County
you
account.
get commission when you sell a car as well, so like there's also extra money. Like I don't know where they're pulling that money from, but you get paid a decent commission for selling a car.
So to be clear,
because Mosley's doesn't actually pay much, so you make a lot of money from the job just selling cars.
I can't stress this enough. There are very few avenues in which the Blaine County can generate money. And you can't purchase a single vehicle, whether that be marine, aircraft, vehicle, anything to that extent. You cannot do any of that up north. The only money that the North, from my understanding, generates is from like consumption costs, the original sale of properties, in addition to what we fine people up north.
And then property taxes?
Pretty much the consumption stuff, yes.
I have like a little home up in Sandy. I think I even mentioned that to you, Rhodes. Like we have a little holiday home up there, and so we have caretakers up there. But and also, I understand that Blaine County doesn't necessarily need to be rolling in cash, and I was seeing from a lot of it that they shouldn't be broke the way they are broke, because they do make money, and it should be enough to cover the BCSO. But also none of those funds spent in Blaine County. We never saw any of that either, even from Princess's thing. Even though like Irish is not like biased towards Princess, I think he knew Princess, but like none of that ever actually came across. And as a solid resident of Blaine County, with ample interest in the state of Blaine County, like the county of Blaine County, like, none of that came down too. So I understand the financial mismanagement on both sides, because neither mayor had ever. I mean, sure, there's people dicking around in the sands up there, but like as an actual tax-paying resident that actually pays towards those funds that you have, Rhodes. I understand that it's kind of rich saying that they're broke when they spent all their money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, we're obviously not interested. Like, it doesn't help us when you see you guys getting defunded, because Irish is always trying to sell you guys car parts and stuff, because that's his whole thing. Now he's relegated to selling used cars because the parts market has died, because he would sell a lot to, the PD.
Yep.
Mostly because we just kind of wanted to undercut that other Bruce Baylor on just a petty, like on a petty level, but we didn't want to. We couldn't put it out there.
Wait, that was
very
never
publicly.
my goal. It was actually upcharging.
Here's the thing. So I know we've had a lot of discussion about the marshals portion. That's going to be the first vote you're going to see at City Hall. The second one actually rolls into an act which will remove the 25% that the BCSO gets. So the BCSO, to be clear, has an account that gets 25% of any person who's billed up north. And that is currently utilized for not direct payments as in like, you know, I've been on duty for 10 hours and paying out for that. It's for stuff like vehicle repairs, vehicle upgrades, stuff aside from the normal pay that we would typically get. And it's typically reserved for not super expensive things unless it's like a shared asset in the sense of like the interceptor unit, right? Those are going to accrue like very costly engine builds and whatnot. There is millions of dollars in this account, to be very clear. I'm going to be transparent. However, we all know damn well that when, especially in the department, when most things were upgraded at the same time, when one of those engines starts going bad, all of them are going to start going bad. My yacht just went bad. I had to get a replacement. Now, to be clear, the funds I used, I would have never been able to afford if I wasn't married to my husband. Okay? That being said, this isn't an account where people are going to be spending 500, 600, 700 grand on engines for a personally owned vehicle. Most times it's either small upgrades, like someone with a complete stock vehicle getting stage 3 upgrades, being paid, I don't know, whatever market value is at the time to be able to upgrade individual vehicles at a relatively low cost. Again, unless it's a very shared vehicle in which, you know, sometimes they will approve solid upgrades or engine replacement, stuff like that. Additionally, the cost for like general vehicle maintenance, stuff like that, it's very costly. Straight up, right now, BCSO is working to work. And that 25% is trying to be reallocated to the overall Blaine County like account, not the BCSO, but just the Blaine County, to which they can claim we can then request funds from that account. But removing autonomy in that sense is a bit silly. Like when there's already like Ventura was kind of like the financial guy in the BCSO and has done a phenomenal job regarding it. To remove that autonomy away from the BCSO is silly. And again, I personally, I think it's just a power grab to hold more weight over the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, because they can just determine, hey, you guys didn't follow my directive, I'm not paying for any of your shit, which is what we're trying to avoid. But that's the second vote. So essentially, if you were to vote no on the first one, you're saying that the medical authority, both mayors, and the DOJ cannot have authority to pick and choose who is in charge of the marshals. And then the second vote is not allocating the 25% that the BCSO currently gets to the overall Blaine County account, and requiring that we jump through hoops to get reimbursed for stuff.
I tell you what.
Everyone just needs to
go
mind
ahead.
their damn business and leave
Why
us
would
be.
they take that away though? Like, what is the like? Are they trying to?
I think power grab.
Consolidated as like, oh, we have all this money in the Blaine account now, so Blaine County account.
That's also for them, Irish. Like me and Patty have been kind of fixing cars up for the PD, even though they had their own contracts. Like, you know, because not everyone's around at this time. But like that doesn't help us if they have actually no money to pay for repairs, because we don't have a contract set up with any of the PD. Not that we're like super like fussed about it, you know. Like, I mean, it's no skin off our back.
Mm-hmm.
But also, BCSO were kind of one of our not more like routine, but like pretty decent at reaching out for repairs. Because I think LSPD had the extra mile or whatever as their guys that they use. So like, and the BCS, like, because we don't, you know, have all those things that other.
Oh my god! Police brutality
on your shoulder.
I saw it. I saw the whole thing.
Oh, thank you so much.
That vision go crazy.
So currently,
but also
the
in
other
saying that the mayor
75%.
could then funnel the repairs into their own people as well, which is what I, as a person interested in the monetary side of that specific, not interested in as a whole, but specifically that niche of money, they would have full control of where the police get their repairs because they won't be able to afford them otherwise.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then in order for us to even have a tabled conversation in the future about, hey, do you want us to make this more of a permanent structure? Like we could have done repairs for like the BCSO, you know?
Yeah, and I
Here
also
while they're in the city.
I also think that, unfortunately, under Elena, while I think her heart may have been in the right place, like, there was this, like, carnage. When they were located up north, we could get vehicle repairs that were covered there. And it was it Chaos Legion that was running it? And so they were fairly active, especially during Shift 3. Not the biggest deal in the world. Unfortunately, there was some rift in Chaos Legion, and Carnage is now located in the city. I guess Princess Elena then made some deal with some mechanic shop up north, but I can count on no hands the amount of times that I ever saw them around. So despite on paper being able to claim that there was a mechanic shop that would cover our repairs, there realistically was not any usable mechanic shop that would do that. Which is problematic. Whereas again, if we do have those funds available, and if there's a surplus to cover general maintenance repairs for officers, especially during a time where we're getting paid $250 an hour, like, why not let us use it? Why transition all of that elsewhere?
I just don't want to be at the full mercy of the mayor, because what if the mayor turns out to be a corrupt douchebag? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
100%. A lot of people fail to realize that just because you can trust someone right now, Andy is a perfect example. When Andy was originally the first Blaine County mayor, there was legislation put in indicating that the only person that the mayor could pick within the BCSO, or sheriff, sorry, was essentially the BCSO would provide a list of 5 people that we believed as a group would be a good sheriff. And then the mayor would pick from those 5 people. And the reason that was put in place wasn't because we didn't trust Andy. It was because we didn't trust any potential follow-up mayor and what their intentions were, right? It's a risk. Anytime you get a new mayor, there's always going to be new risk. People are people. People are subject to having flaws, you know, having things held over them. So you just never know. And eventually that got repealed. And then the mayor was determined based upon a conversation Pred had with Radich at the front of Mission Road PD. Like, straight up, that's what happened. Instead of us providing a list of 5 people. So just because right now things may seem okay, and to be clear, I don't think they're okay, but even if it does seem okay, you have to sort of preemptively figure out what's best for the future and not what's sitting right in front of you.
But does that matter if they just can't, if a new mayor comes in and just repeals everything regardless?
Yes,
it seems like that's the current trend, is like a legislation gets put through. Is the repeal process like just way too...
Well, let me ask you guys this. Did you guys even know that there was a vote up at the moment?
I did not. I'll be real.
No.
Yeah, I didn't either until I was told. And that's the concern. Did you guys know that when something goes up on the government website under City Hall, if it's proposed by a mayor, it immediately enters the 72-hour contest period? Because there's been a lot of confusion regarding this. People have been under the assumption that the DOJ has to respond first, determine if it's constitutional, and then the 72-hour period starts. Because historically, that's kind of how it's been most of this time. But that's not the case.
In theory, how it should work.
Correct. But what actually happened, and there's an example of this right now, though it's probably in the closed section, something was put up. Realistically, not many people were even aware that it was up. As a result, no one contested, and then a judge responded and ultimately determined the 72-hour contest period is up. It's now law. Done. Just done. That was it. Because it'll only go up to vote if people contest it.
It's really hard to talk to a lot of people in the city instead of 72 hours. I'll be real.
Except for this, the Marshall Bill, which had 0 arbitration period and just went up for public vote. So.
And they're probably going to use that after. If we do win, they're probably going to use that as a fact to say that the whole public vote is moot.
Where is...
So question, just so I can understand it.